Hi guys! I know that everyone here already misses the outside world since we are still on a pandemic. A lot of areas now are on General Community Quarantine or GCQ, and MGCQ are what they call the new normal, which means there are less restrictions when it comes to going outside and traveling. So, here's my top 5 transportation recommendation when traveling into the pandemic. Number 5. Jeepney. 9 months after the Philippines stopped public transport amid one of the world's strictest pandemic lockdowns, the tentative return of jeepneys to Manila street reflects the economy's halting and uneven road towards recovery. Modi Floranda, president of Manila-based Piston Group, has been fighting for the return of the colorful, iconic vehicles, a sort of informal bus for 20 or so passengers, models around US military jeeps left over from the World War II. In normal times, overstuffed jeepneys clog the capital's roads, with passengers hanging out the back and jumping on and off as the vehicles slow, but may not entirely stop along the way. Now, jeepneys are allowed to go out, but they are restricted and may schedule to prevent road congestions and also to let other drivers have a chance to work as well. I can say that riding in a jeepney now is not that comfortable due to the wind hitting your face shield towards your face. And also, even though there is a divider inside, it is still crowded. So, if you're paranoid, it is a no-no for you. Number 4. Minibus. Minibuses or the modern jeepneys are also roaming now in our roads. Minibuses are full air-conditioned buses, so wind hitting your face shield is cancelled. You can also tap your bus cards or beep cards that will prevent or lessen the transmissions of the viruses. They have also dividers inside but still a little crowded when full. So, Number 3. Buses. Before MGCQ, buses are the only public transportation available here in Antipolo when going down to Cubao and vice versa. This transportation is the most comfortable ride among the previous two, especially if it's a long ride. Aircon is on, dividers are on, one seat apart is implemented, and tap cards are also acceptable. It can transport a lot of passengers, yet still very roomy and also very convenient. So, it's a yes for me. Number 2. Motorcycle and bicycle. These two, I can say, are the most used transportation this pandemic. This also complies to the social distancing rule of the IATF since only one is allowed to ride. But now, since it's now MGCQ, they are now allowing the angkas or the back rides of the motorcycle. Motorcycle rides are fast and convenient, and bicycle rides are kind of fast depending to the cyclist and also to the destination. It is good for the health and convenient also. And number 1, private cars. Did I mention comfortable? Now this is private cars to prevent transmission of viruses to other people. You can sanitize your car anytime you want so that you will have a peace of mind. But not everyone has their own cars. Luckily, Grab cars and taxi cabs are now available, which you can use if you don't want to go with the crowd, especially on rush hours. They have barriers, and the payment of the fare is via GrabPay, and taxis also accepts e-payments. So that's it guys, I hope you learned something from me. Always remember, every time you go out of the house, do not forget your face mask, face shield, alcohol or sanitizers, QR passes or quarantine pass, and other PPE stuffs that you want to wear. Be responsible so that we can lessen the transmission of virus. If it's not that needed to go out, please just stay home. Always be safe and stay healthy. Bye!